guys, and welcome to another video. I forgot to put the credit, so that's on right now. But basically, sorry that this is late. I had school and I had homework this morning, so because I'm the type of person who puts off homework till the last minute, which is really bad, but also like it's just how I work, and I work better when there's like no time at all, which is really annoying. But hey, basically, I'm sorry, as I said, and this idea was given to me, and I just had an idea straight away, so I'm sorry that I haven't gotten to some of yours, but like I said in yesterday's video, it's according to which I have ideas for, so I looked at this and instantly ideas popped in my head, and that's why I did it first. It's not like I prefer any of you, I promise it's not that I'm like, putting off someone's idea. It's just that I do it according to the ideas because I really want to make you guys happy when I do your idea. I don't want to, mess it up and ruin it for you guys. So anyway, let's get started this nice morning. I hope you guys enjoy Underground. It's a bit different, this one, but yeah, I hope you guys like it. Underground. Adrian was a sweet boy who did good. His mother had taught him to be kind. Currently, his favorite person was sick. She was weak, with a mysterious illness. She spent most hours in bed. She constantly saw doctors. On Adrian's 16th birthday, he was with his mom. He loved his mom. He spent every spare hour with her. His mom thought he was responsible. Let me tell you something special. Go to the far corner of the library. Press on a book about mermaids. Then go through the hall and underground. Go back and see what wonders wait. Don't tell anyone. She fell asleep. Adrian was confused, but listened anyway. He went to the library and pushed on the book. A hidden path opened. He turned his flashlight from his phone on. He was scared at first, but when he reached the bottom, he found something miraculous. It was an amazing garden. It was so beautiful and filled with exotic plants. It was glowing with color. He'd never seen something so amazing. He saw a big pond. He wanted to get closer. There were small animals there, from birds to fish. He went closer to the pond to admire the fish. He saw something shine. It was huge, as big as a human. Its scales shined. It went deep. He could tell that it was scared of him. He sat next to the pond and watched. He tried to show that he was not a threat. It started coming up slowly. She recognized his eyes. That the creature had been close to his mother. She always wondered why she stopped coming down. She protected the creature. She knew that most humans were selfish and would not treat the creature as a life. As it came up, he got excited. Adrian was always curious. He made out her arms and tail. He saw gorgeous sapphire eyes. He grew more curious with every second. Suddenly, it stopped. The creature was now mostly visible. It was a mermaid? It was beautiful. It had red and black scales. It had beautiful fins that reminded him of a phoenix. He admired it. The creature was very shy. He put together that it was probably abused. Anything that was new and pretty was probably taken advantage of. From that day, he visited the creature every day. He started calling it Ladybug. Slowly, the creature got more and more comfortable. He sat by the pond every day. He dropped flowers in for the creature. He started to talk to her. She could hear him, but never responded. She listened to his stories and started looking forward to his visits. It reminded her of an old friend. No, she was more than a friend. She felt like a mother. One day, sat by the pond and brought some flowers as usual. This time, she did something different. She came out the water. She got close. He was happy. Finally, she was comfortable enough. Nice to finally see you, Adrian said. Right back at you. I'm Marinette. You must be Adrian. You look just like her, the creature said. You speak English? Do you mean my mom? He asked. She nodded. She was kind and made sure I was happy. Normally humans were really mean, she explained. They slowly got closer. One day she pulled Adrian into the water and splashed him. He couldn't do anything. She was obviously a better swimmer. They had so much fun. They started getting out of the water. She started getting out of the water and laying with him. One day they were playing with each other's hair and talking. He had a question. How long can you stay out of water? He asked. He was curious. Why hadn't she left yet? When I get out of the garden, I get legs for 1 hour. If I did get out, I don't know what I'd go or where I'd go. I was born here. Before you guys built your house here, this place was magnificent, was full of magnificent merpeople like myself. They were my family. One day your father found us. He attacked because he wanted to use us for his fashion line. He got everyone except me. When your mother found out, she spotted me as a young child. She took me and hid me in a bath until your dad was convinced there was no more of us. Then she let me back here. She raised me like I was her daughter. She didn't care about my fins. She thought of me as a life, much like you. One day she stopped coming. I feared someone bad might find me. Then you came. I never got to ask. Why did she stop coming? I was so worried. Marinette was sad about her past. She is very sick. She spends most of her day in bed, he told her, watching her face go sad. He knew how she felt. If they were really like family, he didn't have to imagine how much it hurt. She went to the water and bashed her tail on rock. He was worried. What happened? What was wrong with her? Was she okay? She came back up with some scales. Wash these, then put them in tea. They should help. Please ask her to come back. I miss her. I was so lonely before you came. He nodded. He was curious. She went to the bottom of the pond. The next day, he went to his mom's room with the tea. Hey, Mom. Sorry I've been gone. I've gotten really close to Marinette. She is so amazing. When I told her about you, she went a bit sad and then bashed her tail to get these scales. She told me to give them to you in tea. She really misses you. His mom smiled. She was glad they got along so well. All right. She sat up and had the tea. He left to do homework before walking into his mom's room and watching her stand. She hadn't been able to get up herself in ages. I don't know how, but it worked, she said. Adrian instantly went up to her and hugged her. His mom was okay. She was fine. Gabriel was out of town. They snuck to the library, careful not to gain too much attention. They snuck into the I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Adrian gestured for his mom to stay silent. He wanted to surprise her. He went up to the pond and splashed his hand around. He hoped it would get Marinette to come up. She did. Hey, is your mom better? She made eye contact with his mom. You're here. Adrian's mom ran up. Marinette jumped out the water. I missed you, his mom said. Thank you. Your scales saved me. She was thankful. She hadn't felt this good in a long time. You saved me first. You're like a mom to me, Marinette said. Adrian kneeled down and hugged the people he loved most. Adrian lifted her up. "What are you doing?" she asked. He put a blanket around her and brought her to the back of a limo. "We are taking you to a special place." The pond started to look small, Adrian said. They pulled up into a huge building. She was confused. It had only been 30 minutes, and the whole way they kept her hydrated. Adrian lifted her up again and brought her where no one else allowed in. There was no one else allowed in. He placed her near a big aquarium. It was full of beautiful fish and coral. The water spread for a while. Adrian and his mom got in swimsuits and jumped in. "What do you think of your new home?" Adrian asked. She swam up and hugged them. "Thank you." She was so happy. It was huge and pretty. "There is one more thing," Adrian said. He opened a gate and a few other merpeople came speeding out. Adrian's mom managed to save some mermaids. She got them to an ocean. Since the pollution, it was harder for them to live. They jumped at the opportunity. Suddenly, there was arms wrapped around Marinette. When they released her, she noticed how alike they looked. She put it together. This was her brother, her sister, her mom, her dad, her family. "Thank you," she said, tears in her eyes. The place was hidden from all eyes. Adrian and his mom visited often. They were all safe and healthy. And that is the end of Underground. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry that it's late, but hopefully it is a long enough fan fiction that you guys forgive me. I'm going to try and get back into schedule, but please don't be mad if they start being posted around this time more often. It's a lot harder to balance schoolwork and this than it is to balance, weekends and online school and this. So I'm sorry about that. I hope you enjoyed anyway. Thank you for 111 subscribers. That is a big thing for me, and that is super amazing. And yeah, you guys are amazing and nice. And my first video actually just hit 1,000 views, so incredible. Thank you guys. What else was I gonna say? I think that's it for today. Comment down any more requests if you want them. I hope you guys enjoy what you are seeing on this channel. I'm not going to beg for likes or subscribers, but I wouldn't complain as always. Thanks for the idea. You guys are honestly so amazing and understanding, so I hope you guys aren't too mad that they are starting to be a little later than you guys deserve. Hopefully, like I said before, it's long enough that you guys forgive me, because this is 1,300 words maybe. And in case you guys are wondering why he had to carry her and put a towel and keep her hydrated, is because even though she had legs and whatever, she couldn't use them very well, because obviously she had not used them in years. And yeah, they had to keep her hydrated, because I think you guys can put that together. I'm sure you guys are pretty smart. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.